So the whole southern half of the United States are up under a heat advisory. Temperatures are soaring from California all the way to Florida, across the south. So everyone in that region is dealing with what I'm dealing with. Now in the back, I'm dealing with this Bermuda grass. And in the front, I'm dealing with this cool season grass, turf type called fescue. And this where all the soil amendments and the microbes and everything that you have done to your lawn starts to come into play. Now this NP and K synthetic fertilizer thing, I could have achieved this the same look. No doubt about it. However, dealing with the stress of all the heat, the lack of natural water, and cutting this lawn, it's a different story. Let's see where I am with this thing. Reading wet. Well, I just watered this section here. So what do I have on this lawn right now? What you see here are some remnants of some carbon. I believe it's the same thing that's in Carbon Pro G. This is carbon. I put 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet back here, and the carbon is really holding a lot of water. As a matter of fact, I've seen videos where they put the carbon up under a microscope, and it looked like a gazillion little cups. I mean, it's literally holding water in those cups. Literally, it is holding water, not allowing it to escape down further into the soil. That carbon, that biochar, the effects of it is undeniable. It is not a snake oil type product. That is a product that you will want on your lawn for situations like this. The next thing that I have on my lawn is a surfactant. Now it can be baby lotion, baby shampoo, or Dawn dishwashing liquid, or something store-bought like that. It doesn't matter. As long as you have that, you'll be good. And I have a ton of that on this lawn right here. And what that does, it allows the water to get down into the soil through the thatch and everything. It gets down in there so that the carbon can do its work. As a matter of fact, I just sprayed yesterday, and you can see this line right here. That's where I missed putting out that surfactant along with the other stuff that I had in the tank. Right there, that's the purpose of having you one of those, the dye that you put into tank to make it change colors. Well, that's a perfect reason. So I may even have a discolored grass right there. Anyway, that's one thing you definitely want on your lawn. Next up, you want to get yourself some kelp and some humic acid. Now these things right here work as a pair, like a magnet, so to speak. And best way I can explain it to you is like this. The root of your grass, or your grass obviously don't have teeth where it can just go in and grab and gobble down nutrients and all this other stuff. It has to have some kind of way of getting the nutrients to get to that. Well, the way it does that is magnetically. There's a negative charge in your root. Your root has a negative charge, and then the ions, the minerals, and all that other stuff is positively charged. So it's attracted like that. So the humic acid helps out in that exchange, which is called a cation exchange. And the sea kelp provide a whole bunch of minerals that's going to be chelated. But there's a whole other video on that. Just trust me on that. And now you want to have this is where your hydrotain comes in at. It also helps with that. So when this hydrotain keeps this water droplet, keeps it in the soil down near the root zone where you got all the carbon down there that's holding everything anyway. So you get a big bang when you get the water down there by way of the surfactant. helping it get down there. This is what's going to keep your grass moist, or rather your soil moist. Now I have clay soil, and before I got this grass under control and the sprinklers working back here, I had cracks off in this lawn to where my hand will go all the way down and all the way up to my elbow. That's how deep it was. So I've been getting the moisture back into the ground and trying to retain a lot of it, and those products really helped. And I also, if I'm going to be doing all this work, might as well get all the bang for the buck. And this is another product that I use. Yes, blackstrap molasses. Now, if you start reading the ingredients or shop by ingredients, you'll find out that product is in a lot of the products that you are using probably already. It's not a snake oil, and it's not a fix-all. However, I do like to use that to help with the thatch, and I like the breaking down the organic matter that's there and the bacterial action that's in the lawn. It really helps it. Now, this Bermuda grass is not exactly where I want to, but it is want it to be, but it is very quickly getting there. And this is the fruit of the labor, and this is the scientific experience. It's the product. It's the end goal. And that's how I know that it's working. Let's see what we got here. Wet. Test another spot. Wet. So with that, I would like to say this. I wasted a lot of money, guys, on this lawn and garden stuff over the years. A lot. I did a lot of testing, and some products you may have seen me use before, I don't use them anymore, which is all fine and dandy. I said all that to say that I don't feel like wasting my time or yours feeding you some BS. I use what I use. I research what I research. I read all the studies out there, the peer-reviewed studies. I get an understanding of how it works, and I apply it. And these are the results. And yes, I'm in a backyard where it doesn't take rocket science to grow a Bermuda lawn in a warm season grass, but as you see before, the front yard is really taking a benefit of it, because that is a type of lawn that is not readily grown in this area. So anyway, you guys stay cool, jump in the pool if you got one, or go to get in one. Stay out of the heat, get your lawn hydrated, and stay cool, y'all. And as always, thanks for watching this video, and consider liking and subscribe, even keeping the notification bell turned on so you can see all the success and failures.